Wagwan, me brothers. So obviously I haven't posted anything in about a week. I was on a bit of a creative downturn. I make tunes in my spare time and I pursue other creative endeavors. And I was just a bit down on myself. I was like, that's shit. Them tunes are making are shy and them jokes you're trying to write are shy and fucking cop onto yourself. But now I'm back. I'm on a creative upturn. And obviously, in the interim, there was like shots fired at this Republican dinner, whatever the fuck it is. It was Donald Trump was in attendance along with JD Vance and their cohorts, such as Erica Kirk. Protection, Jesus. And a guy tried to run through with a shotgun and a handgun and kill Donald Trump, but he was subdued by the Secret Service and he is being placed under arrest and he will probably have a miserable existence for the rest of his days. And people are saying that it's like a false flag operation in order to galvanize support for the Trump administration. And I would argue that there's probably nothing is going to galvanize support for the Trump administration. I think they have blown it entirely, that there was a mandate put on the Trump administration for change, and it was quite unanimous because a lot of people, even like never Trumpers, voted for Trump because they were sick of certain situations within the American institution or administrations, and he has fallen short or not followed through on any of the promises made. And probably the biggest problem he's having at the moment is this war in Iran because it's turned into a total disaster and a political disaster by default. And it's crazy, right? Because he's almost like that, the kid on the playground wants to put it up to everyone, and he goes one day and he puts it up to the perceived weak, like emo or something like that, and the emo snaps and boxes the fucking head off him up the hockey pitches, and he's like, whoa, he's got a bloody nose. And he's like, look, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight. It's like, yeah, you lost, mate. No, I didn't lose. I just don't want to fight anymore. It's just like, no, you lost. There's no such thing as an indefinite ceasefire, and you're going to have to, at some stage, sit down with these lads and work it out because they bloodied your nose in a big way. They took a few fucking digs themselves, but you're in the shits here. And that's probably going to be a hard pill for the Trump administration and America in general to swallow. I mean, they're going to have to sacrifice some of their hegemony in the Middle East, and they're probably going to have to accept the idea or the fact that if not a major power, Iran has become a regional power by virtue of sort of doing well in this war, and we've talked about certain aspects of that before. But obviously, the spanner in the works is Israel. America don't want. Trump knows this. He's like, well, I want out of this, but he can't get out of it because Israel won't let them out of it. And even we know that in the previous peace talks in Islamabad, the Iranians rocked up with because we have this Mark Levin tells us these are fucking, and Bill Maher and that dickhead Michael Rappaport, they'd be like, these people are suicidal fanatics, primitives from the 7th century. It's not. They're highly intelligent, highly educated people, and they'd be rocking up with 70 delegates to discuss every issue and parameter pertinent to an agreement. And fucking America sends Witkoff and Kushner, two fucking con men, basically, and fucking JD Vance, none of which have the authority to make a deal. And they're stepping out to sort of go, yeah, he said this, what do you think? And including to Bibi Netanyahu. And that's just mind-boggling that Bibi Netanyahu, that JD Vance, the vice president, A, doesn't have the authority to make an agreement or a deal, and B, that he has to run all parameters of the discussions by Bibi Netanyahu, and Bibi Netanyahu's got the final say in all this. It's mental. And so, look, yeah, that's all I have to say about that, really. And peace and love.